Divine masculine. So, as I stopped the hour-long reading that I just did, I refused. That's funny. Almost refused. I received a very intense message, not just for the collective divine masculine, but for myself, and something that has been coming through very loud lately, and it's definitely to do with my masculine energy, is tattooing our physical bodies. So, yes, the divine feminine, as myself, we have tattoos. Divine masculine has tattoos. It is a way of armoring ourselves. So, I'm connecting with someone who has, and I connected with this last night, but as I was making the video, the connection came back through. It's the left side of your body, either your arm or your pec. So I know that's very general. That's probably a lot of people. But if you're watching this video, then it's probably you. It's definitely upper body, left side. A tattoo that is actually trapping your regret. And the heart is on this side. So I'm feeling as though it's blocking your heart channel somewhere. So your heart, going down the left side of your arm and then down your leg. I'm definitely feeling into someone who has blocked their heart channel with a tattoo. So to broaden this, not to target that person specifically, this is all out of love. We tattoo our pain on us. We do. You can say it's for some other reason, but if you're feeling triggered right now, it's because I struck a little note of truth. We tattoo our pain on us, and I have multiple tattoos, and I can contest to this, and other people who have gotten tattoos who say it is for purely innocent reasons as they dig into their healing. It could be a past life trauma, it could be ancestral trauma, but that tattoo is put there to make you look at that pain. So, for the sake of for this video and some sort of understanding, I have two that have to do with my one nephew, whom was removed from my family, my cat who passed away, the connection to my maternal side, which is actually over my left hip, ironic, and then the biggest and yet most beautiful one is my daddy issues. This is commemorating my grandparents on my dad's side, but much deeper meaning. They can be beautiful pieces, but you're stimulating a reaction from your pain body when you receive a tattoo, and it traps those emotions. It traps that memory in this space. That channel no longer flows freely until you move it. I've done so much work on the one above my hip. My heart has been a little easier to clear. I have one on my heart chakra, and the smaller ones, honestly, they have been easier to clear. It's the bigger ones, the more traumatic ones, that have been a little more difficult to clear. So if you're covered head to toe in tattoos, no judgment. I would, if I were you, find a way to clear them. I have heard of people who do clearing. I have done my own clearing work on tattoos. And not to just like nitpick each tattoo, especially if you're covered in them. But this one here on this person who I am connecting with, this loss you experienced, and this is very specific, this loss you experienced, it doesn't define you. It's not you. I know you regret it. I know you wish you could change it, but we can't change the past. All we can do is Because time is not linear, and I can go into that with loss all day long. You never actually lose anything or anyone. So interesting, this just popped up. I'm going to pull a card for you and see what energy comes through on this sort of, on the tattoo, and not just with the, the very specific message. I want, a general message for the divine masculine about how to clear the stuck emotions in their beautiful tattoos. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so I'll show it to you before I start getting into it. It's a beautiful card. The Diamond, Ascended Master Babaji. The name, it feels good, but the card itself in this context, in this energy, does feel very heavy. Diamonds are created under a lot of pressure. So, that's what it feels like these monuments on your body are. They're this pressure on your body. It's where this trauma has stayed and it's trapped, and it's time to alleviate that pressure. And the pressure of being perfect. Diamonds are viewed as these perfect stones, and you don't have to be perfect. Everything is as it should be. Everything is divinely perfect, but our expectations of what perfect looks like is not serving us. These boxes that we put around everything. Yeah. This heart clearing that's going to take place for you, this is going to be letting go of that idea that you could have fixed whatever this was. It happened exactly how it needed to happen. And you move forward with that knowledge and wisdom now, with that lesson. You did the best you could under that much pressure. Yeah, you did the best you could under that much pressure. Whether that pressure was external or internal or both, everything you did was right and as it should be. And my heart is heavy, for you. So just take a few deep breaths and allow yourself to feel that. Allow yourself to be forgiven for not being perfect. So I will read from the book the message for that. We bring you the blessing of so it shall be. There are times when you will go through your life without any sign of what is going to happen. You may be working hard to heal an issue or build your dream and not really know if you are ever going to be successful. You may hope for the best, but not know whether you should really expect the worst. You may hope for the, reading the same line again, that's funny. You may hope for the best, but not know whether you should really expect the worst. You may sense that the universe is asking you to trust in how things are going to turn out, and yet giving up your uncertainty is difficult. That usually means total and uncompromising commitment is difficult too. Where there is uncertainty, there is often hesitation and procrastination. Spirit doesn't want you to miss out on your dreams because you lack faith and therefore are holding yourself back from going for it with all you have within. So you are being given the blessing of divine decree, of absolute confirmation of success, and the divine granting of a wish fulfilled. Switch your thinking from possibly to inevitably. It is not a question of if, but when. Know that you are going to succeed and commit to yourself completely. Don't hold back. Go for it with gusto. According to divine will, you shall manifest the highest expression of your divine destiny in this lifetime. So it shall be. So I'm feeling a lot of heat in my face as I'm reading this. If this brings up a lot of emotion for you, what I was hearing is whatever that was that happened and that needs to be cleared is keeping you from stepping into your life with faith and with trust. And the tattoos, heat in the face typically means disassociation. So the tattoos are actually a way to, it can go one of two ways, whichever resonates for you. Pain of the tattoo can prompt disassociation, or it can pull you back into your body depending on the kind of person that you are. So, you already know why you did that, and it feels like it was to disassociate, and that's why my face got so hot. Pull that down. And the heat in the face also is anger. That's the liver channel. That's the channel that I spoke about in the longer reading I did earlier. So if this message resonates with you, there might be something in that other message as well. I want you to, first of all, take a deep breath into your nose. Out through your mouth slowly. Divine Masculine, you are under a lot of pressure and you are doing the best that you can. Not just the best that you can, you are doing exactly what needs to be done. And remind yourself of that whenever you feel indecisive, whenever you feel wishy-washy about your decisions because my decisions haven't been right in the past. They were right. They got you to this moment. And they will keep moving you forward. So I'll show you the art one more time. See if any other downloads come through. I do see the sun at the top of this card. Less of the sun and more of an orb. They're watching over you. They're here with you. And they are delivering you messages that you are on the right track. Listen to them. They're with you. Okay. Remember to keep breathing. And I'm here. Reach out. If you have any opinions, honestly, I'd like to hear about the tattoo. If you've heard any information on tattoo clearing, I've done some reading on it, but there's really not that much stuff out there. So if you have any sources on that, to comment below with any links to that information, because even for myself, I am very interested in doing more thorough clearing, especially on my bigger tattoos. So Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, whoever this resonated with, I hope you are well and you are strong, and keep breathing. Your breath will get you through every moment.